Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign with FilthyRobot. How's it going, Filthy?
Doing really well, man.
We must establish a colony in Anticosti.
And we must take over Spain.
And we need vassals.
Yes.
We still have 3 out of 4 relationships. We could pursue another alliance.
With who?
Who hates Spain?
Well,
Nobody. Who hates Austria?
did you check that by who hates Spain by going to their show opinion of Spain and then sorting on Spain?
Nah, I usually just look at rivalries. Who hates Spain? I look at rivalries and I can see that the enemies of Spain are France, Burgundy, and Great Britain.
Mm-hmm.
Where one of them were already allied to France. Burgundy's already our rival. So,
Yep.
nothing
Not a lot
there.
of options.
Beyond that, we also hate Burgundy. Anyone else hate Burgundy? Venice hates Burgundy. Venice could be an ally. -7 reasons for an acceptance of an alliance with Venice.
That's really not that many.
Yep. They hate Poland. We hate Poland. They hate the Papal State. Papal State's been joining a few wars against us. Having Venice down there to counteract the Papal State could be nice.
Yeah, could be good. Do it. I'm fine with Venice as an ally. What's I guess we should go look at Spanish Italy? When did that happen?
Well, it started off with Aragon being the suzerain overlord, like they were the personal union leader over Naples. Then the Iberian wedding happened, which put Aragon in a personal union underneath Castile. And then at Admin Tech 10, Castile pressed a decision to form Spain, which made Spain happen. And then at some point they integrated Naples, or they inherited Naples, one of the two, and it became their own land, which is why it's called Spanish Italy.
Got it.
It's an exclave. It's not connected to the mainland, so that it just gets a regional name plus their adjective.
Okay.
That's the same reason why, like over in Denmark, it says, there's our truce with England, it says, if you zoom out a little bit, you'll see it says, it's hard to see, British North Germany is what they're calling our lands in Denmark.
Huh.
Anyway, so you're almost to the third idea, which will give you some more colonial range, which is going to be nice.
Yeah, because there's better ones that are really close adjacent to us that we can't quite do yet.
Yeah, I do think it's probably a good idea to get your first...
You worried about these Austrian separatists, by the way?
Not really, because it's all protected by forts. There's too many forts over here, actually. I'd probably get rid of one. I like the fort in Dithmarschen better, because it's got the defensive terrain.
Why do you think there's too many forts there? That's awesome.
Because they overlap. The zones of control overlap, which is stupid. It's expensive and doesn't really provide any benefit.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Which one are you getting rid of, Hamburg?
Yeah, if I had to choose, I would choose... Well, I mean, there is an argument for protecting Hamburg since it's got the double estuary. It's not as good for combat, but it is an important province.
Well, the argument would then be Lübeck.
Well, I'm not going to get rid of Lübeck. Lübeck's too valuable. Lübeck is protected only because of the fort in Lübeck.
Mm-hmm.
The problem we're running into is that Dithmarschen and Hamburg both overlap Stade and Holsten.
Yeah.
If anything, despite the terrain advantage of Dithmarschen...
I'm so hesitant to give up terrain advantage, though. It's so nice. It's like what I like about forts is the terrain advantage.
Dithmarschen also covers Schleswig. It covers an extra province, but Hamburg protects provinces inland further as well. They're both coastal, so there's no factor to consider there. But now we're talking about a 23 development province versus a 4 development province.
What's the benefit of a coastal fort?
That it has to be blockaded, otherwise there's a -2 to the siege rolls.
Okay.
And since we're a naval power, no one's going to be able to do that, now that we actually have heavies. Did we build more heavies, by the way? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, you did. Looming disaster and rebel uprising. How are we doing on that disaster? About 35, 40%, something like that. God, we're getting so many maps. It's not the greatest of terrain, honestly. I see you spending stuff in the background. What are you spending on? More ships?
More heavies. More heavies. We're going to kick the crap out of everyone else in the water now.
Okay.
I've just decided.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going against my better judgment. I think Dithmarschen's not worth protecting. It's a 4 development province. Hamburg has got the double estuary, 23 development. I don't want to lose that fort.
All right.
But we don't need that many in this area, so one of them's got to go.
Oh, by the way, what if we get any cool interactions with our mission stuff? Policies. Do you want... We're getting income from vassals right now. That seems pretty fucking useless. We're not paying for that, though, right? Are we paying for this?
No, that's an available policy. It's not turned on yet.
See, these gray ones they're not available yet, because why? Because these are the combinations of the Diplo plus the admin, or the Diplo plus the military?
Yeah, the idea group that we haven't yet completed.
Gotcha. Fortress is under siege. Okay.
I just made the burger disaster go away by revoking Yorkshire because it's not an estuary. They only held it at some point because we wanted something from them.
Okay.
They don't deserve to hold land that's not estuaries anyway.
Is that what your rule of thumb is for them?
Always, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize the influence modifier caps for land. But it does.
Yeah.
What does it cap at?
It tells you if you hover over it. It's like 40%.
Okay.
Capped at 40%. Yeah.
What do you want here? We're going to pop up that I actually need to read for a second. We could lose 10 prestige, but I just gave away 10 prestige a minute ago for a different pop-up. Or we could, nobility state could lose 5 loyalty, which would put them at 44, which is fine. Great Britain gets a disorder, national unrest plus 2. Fuck that, we'll lose 10 prestige. Okay, done. Crisis averted.
You really don't like unrest, do you?
No, I'm getting so many rebels in my campaigns, I get really tired of dealing with them.
Yes, but that's not really a problem for us.
Well, what about our colonies? They'd have plus 2 unrest. And then they go from... They're at minus 6.3, though, so I guess it's not that big a deal.
Oh, no. They would still be negative.
That's all right. Fine. I'll ramp up the unrest for you, Arumba. As much as possible.
Are you going to take your idea?
Yeah, I could. I mean, we don't have another guy ready yet, right?
How's your exploration going? Are you remembering?
Yeah. I queued up like 100 or something.
Ooh, that's a kind of circuitous route. You can try to path into provinces that are closer than that. Like, go here, into here.
Yeah, but those ones weren't revealed when I first queued up the route. That's why it's now. So yes, I could now make it more efficient. That's true. You can do that. That's fine. I'm fine with that route.
I've control group 1. Does that do it for you as well?
I don't know. I can check in a minute.
On the right-hand side in the ledger, do you see a little 1 next to where it says Royal Army?
Yes.
Then yes, it is a shared shortcut then.
I like how you've made this the most shortcut key, 1 being our most approachable shortcut. So that's the top priorities of the map making.
Yes, well, obviously.
Good. I'm glad I've brought you around to that way of thought. Make a cartographer of you yet?
Perhaps. Okay, so we were going to fabricate on England.
Yep.
You have more than enough to build that claim on Calais.
Okay, let me see if it's still there.
Call. Yeah, you can do it. I don't know why you thought you
Fabricate.
couldn't.
Yeah, I must have been looking somewhere stupid. Okay.
Let's see. So before we get the alliance with Venice, we got to consider: do they have truces? They have no truces with anyone. So, will we get pulled into a war soon? Who hates them? Poland, Burgundy, Papal State,
How do you
Austria?
see who hates them?
Enemies. I'm talking about rivals. When I say who hates them, I'm really like the people that are most likely to attack Venice are their rivals.
Well, Burgundy and Poland have already been attacking us. How's our truce time with them looking?
Yeah, basically all I'm looking for is I want to make sure the Ottomans haven't rivaled Venice.
Yeah.
And we're not going to immediately get pulled into a war with the Ottomans because of allying Venice, which we're
Is
not.
France losing to England?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
God damn it, France.
Yeah, he's really bad. Anyway, let's take the alliance with Venice.
Okay.
Let's fabricate our claim on England.
Okay.
And why don't we funnel our troops over to somewhere.
Do we really have to choose Canada as a place to colonize? Do we even want Canada?
That's so mean.
Can we just give it back?
We could call it something else. I mean,
Yes.
we get to rewrite history. Let's not call it Canada.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the problem is we'd get no money back if we called it Canada. Canadian dollar is not worth anything right now. So I don't think it'd be a very good investment in Arumba long term. I guess the Monarch points still. You messing with morale again? Like, why does our little exploring army sometimes have morale and sometimes not when I look at it?
Because I'm messing with morale again.
Okay. All right, so we have a shit ton of boats. A boatload of boats? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how that works. What's our force limit for that? So we're at 151 of 161. Why have you not maxed out force limit with lights?
Most likely the force limit increased because after I got to the force limit, I started building more shipyards.
Okay.
And they take time.
Got it. I want to interact with the subject tab. I'm very interested in vassals. I want to hear about when you vassalize people and when you don't. Because I've seen, I've had some war options where I could, make them a vassal. I'm like, I wonder if I should ever do that.
Well, why don't we do that now? Let's see. Does Ka actually have any other cores? They do. There's a core called Normandy. Let's make a vassal. Of course, we just picked up our 4th relationship slot, so we'll have to dump a relationship slot if we don't want to be over the limit. But also, Picardy was forced to be released. I remember that. Picardy has some cores.
Wait, what? Oh, did France just peace out?
No, Picardy was when we did the coalition thing and we gave up French territory. We made them release Picardy.
Yeah.
That was funny.
You really like screwing our allies, don't you?
I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. Anyway, France is losing their war, kind of, but you'll notice that Spain only has 22 reasons to accept. But we want Spain in the war, right?
Yeah.
So I think we declare war on England right now.
I'm down.
And we let Spain join. So go ahead and do it.
Okay. All right, warring England. Let's go ahead and declare war. And the war is going to be for taking, however we say this, silly province. And I click on... No, that's the cool belligerent stuff. I don't click shit. Their green arrow, green check mark means they're already coming. We're calling in nobody on our side.
Yep, unless... Okay. I doubt anyone's going to be willing to accept, right?
No.
Negative 26 reasons. Yep, nope. Just go ahead and do it.
Okay. So if I wanted to give them favors to make them call in, how do I do that from the screen?
Which nation are you considering?
I'm not, but in general, I want to remember how to do this because I've forgotten.
If you wanted to make, say, Bohemia join, because they have negative 26 reasons, you could right-click on Bohemia. Okay. As a nation itself, go over there. We have 46 favors. You could build up trust by spending your favors. 10 favors becomes 5 trust.
Okay.
Or there's a button to prepare for war, which will make them not start any of their own wars for 12 months and make them more likely to join your offensive calls.
For 12 months. So if I click this right now, they would probably join the war.
Yeah, why don't you try it? Let's try it. Honestly, I've never used this button, so let's just try it.
So how do you normally get them to join wars? I thought you could just spend favors to get them to join wars.
You can, but that's only if they...
if it's already green there.
Yeah, you're already looking to spend 10
So they're never going to join an offensive war unless I spend 10 favors.
Correct.
Unless
you promise them territory.
All right. You want me to click this join offensive war thing?
Let's click the button to, spend favors to ask them to prepare for war. Let's see what that does.
Did it.
Okay, now we go over and we look at this thing to declare war with England, and Bohemia is at prepared for war plus 20. So apparently that's what that does. Still not willing to join. But they're still not willing to join.
They're not that nice. They're fairly nice people, but not as useful.
So
no, they said they're willing to war. They says they're willing to accept from me. They most likely will accept.
Yeah, because I just spent more stuff to buy up trust.
Oh, is trust relevant to this?
Yeah, trust is at plus 22. I spent 20 favors to buy up the trust.
You want to call in Bohemia now?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it also says now I have to give them 10 more fucking favors for this.
Yeah, but you're not going to use them otherwise.
Okay.
I want the relative strength of the alliance. I want their 40k troops to make Spain scared.
Bam.
Because Spain's already in a war with France, and they don't like that, and I want them to be terrified of us.
I'm not sure I told them what I wanted to take from them.
There was only one province available.
Okay, so it defaults to it. Good, because I did it the first time, but the second time I didn't click that again.
And because we have committed a aggressive action that causes nations to reevaluate and want to join the coalition against us.
Okay.
Annoyingly, we have no military access to Burgundy.
Unannoyingly, we're scouting for maps.
Which is obviously more important, right?
I'm watching that right now.
Okay, I'll just go wage this war while you know...
I'll report in from the new territories.
You can be the conquistador, apparently.
That's right. I'll be role-playing a conquistador. By the way, our conquistador has better combat stats, right?
Not really.
No, actually he doesn't. He actually has worse combat stats.
He's decent, but he's not that great.
Yep. 5-4 is pretty good. But I think 6-3 is probably better. Okay. Damn, I wish I had known about that favorite thing. I might be able to do something with Ming. Okay.
We're gonna help out our buddy. We have to.
How about France?
March down here. We're gonna siege back his capital for him.
Good. Can we make France a vassal this game?
Sure.
Sounds like
we'd have to
fun.
break the alliance.
Oh, we can't offer vassal status to our shitty junior partners in the alliance?
No.
Okay. Exiled armies. How?
Now that's some horse shit right there. So we had military access through the land because we're allies with France, or because it was occupied by England. But because we didn't actually have military access through France, upon unsieging it, we became exiled, which is stupid.
Okay, did you just ask for military access?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. France is levying war taxes. Great. Our truce just expired with everyone. That's not good.
Oh, we got a colonial mission. Alright, take a look at their missions. Would you like to protect against Spain?
Sure. That's a great mission, because we're probably going to stack wipe them soon anyway.
Yeah. They have 71 armies.
Okay.
Okay.
And we have 45. Gosh, we've been going so light on our troop counts.
Okay. I'm going to say yes against protecting against Spain. Okay. And there was something else that happened. We just finished a colony, so we should probably do another colony then, right?
No, that's not true. We didn't finish the colony. We finished the mission to get the colony to 400 population.
Oh, that's what the mission was? Okay. Mm-hmm. Got it.
But now you'll notice over in the colony, it's growing at 60 per year now.
Ooh, nice.
Instead of just the original 20.
It's good.
It's a combination of New World Charters, from the Burger Estate interaction, and other stuff.
Colonial enthusiasm. That's part of the mission did, right? 25?
Yep. It's really good. It's really
That
powerful.
is really good. I wish I'd understood that when I was building my colonies. Oh, well. I'm sure I'll get dinged a million times in the comments section, but oh well. Let's take a look. So what can we spend all of our points on? Rivalry.
Yeah, we have too many admin points again, huh?
Siege of Paris is over. Congratulations, Arumba. Well played.
Yep. Helping out our ally, who will apparently become our vassal, because that's what you decided we're doing.
Well, maybe. I don't really know what vassals do yet. Yeah, we need that next colony already. Damn, it's 3 away, too. How are your wars doing?
This stupid zone of control nonsense with England is driving me crazy. I can't even get down to Spain.
Where's our navy?
Oh, Spain just got stack wiped.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Have you had any big naval engagements yet?
No, there aren't any.
Okay. I would like to see that, so if you do... Holy shit, what just happened in Sweden?
Probably that Dak feud.
Do you see what that's happened, though? Look at them.
Yeah. That's their historical event, the Dak feud.
It doesn't sound like a very good one.
No, it's a major Swedish particularist revolt. If he's not in a war right now, he's gonna okay, once 50% of your land gets occupied at the same time by rebels, your nation will shatter, and any existing rebels will automatically succeed instantaneously. So basically,
in about 1 second, Sweden's going to die.
Right-click, press R, go to your autonomy map mode. If it's on supply, press R again, so you're on autonomy. Left-click on Sweden, so you can see their autonomy.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of like take a mental snapshot of the green versus yellow versus red, and wait until he gets shattered. Like just.
Whoa, what do you mean? Like I only see gray and green here.
You've got to left-click on Sweden.
Oh.
Select Sweden, so you can see autonomy from their perspective.
Okay.
When they get broken by rebels, they're particularists. Their goal is to raise autonomy. So their entire country is going to get tons of autonomy.
That's terrible.
Basically, they're going to lose like probably 20% of their overall development right now.
I think we just completed our mission with Spain.
We did. Yeah, they got stack wiped.
Yeah. But look at the size. I cannot believe this is 101k rebels.
Yeah,
in one stack, and there's like another like 20 stacks.
There's like 400,000 troops up there right now. Yeah, he's screwed.
Okay, so I want to look at it again, so I make sure these rebels never come near us. So like, let's look at that again. So just remind me. So these are Swedish particulars.
They're bad, yeah.
And but they're not going to come to us because why?
Because they're Swedish particulars. They only care about Sweden.
And places that have cores of Sweden?
No, only Sweden.
Only ever Sweden.
Only ever Sweden.
Remind me that rule of thumb.
If it's only if it's separatists that are they gonna like try to siege down adjacent provinces and stuff. And generally speaking, then only if they have cores of that nation's core.
Okay. All right, because this is like twice as many troops as the coalition has.
They may march through your lands to get to another province, but they're not intentionally trying to hunt your army.
Okay. By the way.
No.
I'm afraid. It's so.
No.
I think we need to save Sweden from himself. Let's fight the stacks. Let's fight the rebellion for him. Would we get a couple favors or no? No favors if we did that?
No, we actually would not get any favors for that.
That's terrible. France is crushing Spain now.
Yeah, it's because we're awesome and we're helping him.
It's good.
Because he's a loser. Sweden, there we go. That's the event. Sweden has collapsed. Now look at Sweden. None of the rebels are there. They're all gone.
Yeah.
But they forced their demands. Now you look at autonomy. Now look at autonomy from his perspective.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I mean, so they get 25% in every province, basically.
Yeah, some of it's at 100% now, meaning that province
gives them
provides no taxes, no production, no manpower, no force limit, nothing.
That's painful.
So yeah, that's a bad event. I'm glad it didn't happen to us.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. If we got to take a break, we got to take a break. Let's do it.
All right. See you guys soon.
We'll be back in a bit.
The glorious fall of Spain.